This is day 2 of my 30-day blog challenge. Today's day is talk about your favourite artist. I apologise, I'm still in my work clothes because I just got in and I can't be asked to change, but oh good. I've got my list again. I have to organise my talk, otherwise I just waffle and it's silent and it's horrible. I can't really talk to cameras. So, hi Dan, beautiful Dan. I can't talk about one band because I love too many bands, so I'm just going to talk about 2 bands in particular that I am very, very fond of. The first band I'm going to talk about is Protest the Hero. I've written down some points about what I'm going to talk about. Anyway, 2 bands. First one's Protest. How I first heard of them. The first time I listened to Protest was just after I finished school, so it must have been about almost 4 years now. I remember playing Tap Tap Revenge. I heard Heretics and Killers, which is off Kazaya. Remember playing that, and then also the classic entry, which is Blood Meat and Sequoia Throne. I also heard of that. And coincidentally, my friends were just finding them through the time because they were in Sequoia Throne was on one of the Metal Hammer CDs that had just come out, and yeah, I heard through that, so it's sort of ironic to hear about the band twice in like the sort of space of time. I did download their albums at first, just to make sure. I do remember the first, because I downloaded Calculated, which if you're a Protest fan you obviously know is very, very different to what they are. And I was like, what the hell is this shit? So I didn't listen to it really for a while. I did have it on my iPod, and I remember one day I had that sort of crystallising moment where I fell in love with them. I remember listening, it was the bass solo in Palms Reds by Arif. I remember just stopping dead in the street and I went, what? And I've been in love ever since. I've seen them 3 times. I just saw them about a month ago in Cardiff with a bunch of other bands, but none heard of bands. I saw them in London last year when they were on tour with Darkest Hour and Born of Osiris and another band. And I saw them at Sonicville last year, but Tim, I don't really count it because Tim was in hospital. That was when Tim was ill in hospital at the time, so he couldn't travel over. I would talk about the albums, but I'm going to talk about albums later on, so I'm not going to go too much into detail. That's Protest done. Next band is Sylosis. Yay! Sylosis are a very, very important band to me. I'm trying to think where I first heard them. My friend actually, he went to, because they're from where I live, he went to a local show which was just after they released their first album on Nuclear Blast. He bought the CDs, brought them over and was like, listen to this amazing band, they're going to be huge. And I remember listening, and if people aren't familiar with Sylosis, they're kind of, I can't really describe them now, but at the time people were likening them to Trivium, and Trivium were one of the bands that got me into metal. So I instantly was like, oh yeah, I'll give them a check. I remember listening to Terrace, and if you're familiar with Sylosis, you know about the sweeps partway through. It was just one of those jaw-dropping moments, and I was just like, holy crap, this band are amazing. And then from then on, just literally that was when I fell in love with them. I saw them before I first I got shown that. I didn't get the album till a while after that. And I remember seeing them at Sonicville the first year I went to Sonicville. I didn't really know a lot of the music, and I was just blown away by their live set. They've got the crowd, they just get the crowd going so much. Like, if you have obviously seen Sylosis, you know how deadly their circle pits can be. I mean, I've been in a couple now. Awesome. If you don't listen to them, definitely check them out. They're going to be huge. They played main stage at Sonicville last year and blew it away. It was just amazing. if you're American and you're watching this, check them out, because they're not really known in America at the moment. They've just done their first tour there. You will love them. Fall in love now. Check them out after this. Do it. Just do it. Trying to think on the list. Why I love them? I love them. Well, partly because they're a local band, so it's good. Got to promote your local bands. I don't know. I just love them. I did get a bit downhearted when Jamie left the band, their old lead singer. But then I got a little happy when I found out that Josh, the guitarist, was doing vocals, because he has amazing vocals. And I do remember the first time I heard them live with him, it was at Tonosphere again, 2010. And I remember him sound checking. It's the loosest story of my friends, him sound checking. And his first scream, I actually shouted, "Oh my god!" And quite a lot of people looked at me, started laughing. But, what a voice, what a voice. How many times have I seen Silosis? I think 6 times I've seen them now. If you haven't seen them, see them. Do it. Right, so that's that bit done. Those are my 2 bands. I'm waffling because it's 6 minutes long already. It's going to take forever to upload to YouTube. I'm now going to talk about my favourite albums of all time, because I figured bands... I just love music, like I talk about music for hours on end. So I'm going to go through sort of my favourite albums in no particular order, but I will start off with number 1, and that is definitely, I've got them beside me here, it's definitely Kazaya by Protest. This is the best album ever. Protest fans will agree with me, but not many agree with me when I say it's their best album, but it is. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong, but it's my opinion that I think this is the best album that they've done. And I'm going to look really bad because my second favourite album of all time is Scurrilous by Protest. I don't know, some people don't like it, some people like it. I love it. As you can see probably in the background just there, that is the album art that I got signed, I got signed when I saw Cardiff last month. But yes. I love this album. I prefer this album. When I think Protest, I think these 2 as my top 1. I can't really decide between them. Fortress, you're probably going to go, what about Fortress? But I do love Fortress. I just don't love it as much. Guitar-wise, technically wise, yes, I adore it and everything, but I just don't, to be honest. Third favourite, obviously, we just talked about them, is Silosis, Conclusion of an Age. This is with their old singer. Download this, look, Conclusion of an Age. Awesome, best metal album ever, one of the best. And then Edge of the Earth, which is their other one, but I won't put that in my top 4. Yeah. This album, you love, Prog Lovers, Colours by Between the Buried and Me. This is the live DVD. Coincidentally, the best live DVD you will ever find. Also, I've got here Protest's live album, awesome. But this is something else. This band live are amazing, and this video is amazing. It's almost like seeing them live. And then this, number 5, in no particular order, pretty much. Images and Words by Dream Theater. Dream Theater. This album is amazing. The amount of times I've had my mates over and we just jammed to this album, it's just amazing. John Petrucci, definitely one of the best guitarists of all time. Yes. Alright, so that's albums done. I was going to talk a bit about my favourite song and my all-time favourite song. I mean, I have loads of favourite songs, but there's one that really stands out to me, and I think it's actually playing now. No, it's not. Yeah, Silent Band now. Blindfolds Aside by Protest, which is on Kazaya. Blindfolds Aside, it's just one of my favourite songs. I just think it encases everything in a song that I love. Just everything. Definitely, yeah. Kazaya. This. Download this. Do it illegally, fine. Just go out and buy it at some point. Just endorse them, whatever. Love them. Love these bands. These are my favourite bands. Right, so yeah, that's favourite music. I've waffled on longer than I did for the other one. Tomorrow is talk about your favourite book. And I do like to read, but I'm going to find this one hard to talk about. But yeah, look forward to it. Yeah, if not, check me out on Tumblr, whatever. Leave me some ask. I know the women apparently love my accent. I don't know why. It's English. But yeah, stay tuned. See you later.